This is the weekly sales meeting for March 2nd, 2025. My name is Chris Fleming. You can reach me at chris@cdmediaconsulting.com or go to our website at cdmediaconsulting.com. Today's topic, social proof or peer validation. When it comes to selling, we can use various strategies to convince new customers to do business with us. Two of these tools are social proof and peer validation. Both are powerful, but they are different in how they work and how they can be used effectively in selling. Both techniques are rooted in the human need for trust and reassurance. Both can be used to invite and persuade new customers, but they operate on different planes. Social proof relies on the collective behavior of others to guide decision-making. It is the power of the herd, the need to belong. Peer validation leverages the opinions and recommendations of a trusted circle. This is borrowed equity or earned trust, and that trust gets transferred. When you understand them, you can be effective and efficient with both techniques. They will help you create compelling narratives to drive business growth. Social proof is the idea that people tend to follow the actions of others. When people see that many others are doing something, they are more likely to do it themselves. This concept is based on psychological principles. We tend to feel safer making decisions that others have made before us. Customer reviews is one way to make this happen. When people see positive reviews and high ratings, they are more likely to trust the product. When they trust a product, they will make a purchase. Media sellers will often use testimonials as a selling tool. Personal stories from satisfied customers can be convincing. Testimonials can be written, but the most effective is the video recording. This is especially so when it displays authenticity. I prefer the very unsophisticated, unsteady cam. It can help potential customers feel more confident about their decision. The unpolished nature of it screams authentic. Sales offers can be ranked by popularity. You will see Amazon.com use this, especially if you go there to buy a copy of my latest book. Items will be ranked by popularity. If a product gets labeled as best-selling or most popular, it is a check mark for the buyer. It sends a signal that many others have bought and liked it. This makes it more appealing. There is a growing trend to use influencers or celebrities to endorse a product. When people with large followings endorse a product, it can create a strong sense of social proof. Followers trust their opinions and are likely to try the product themselves. And in the old days, before the internet, merely seeing a crowd caused a stir. Seeing a busy store or a long line can make people curious. If many people are interested, it must be good, right? And so we should go and see what is going on over there. The concept of social proof is built on the idea that people tend to follow the crowd. This is especially true when it comes to something new. In Robert Cialdini's 1981 book, Influence, The Psychology of Persuasion, he writes about this. He claims we view a behavior as more correct in a given situation to the degree that we see others performing it. This explains why people are more likely to dine at a busy restaurant than an empty one, even if they have no prior knowledge of the food quality. In sales, social proof can take many forms. These include customer reviews, testimonials, popularity indicators, and endorsements from influencers. The success of platforms like Yelp and TripAdvisor is based on this concept. The ability to add customer feedback helps influence the next customer. This creates an aura of trustworthiness around any business. While social proof appeals to the masses, peer validation takes a more intimate approach. Peer validation focuses on personal recommendations from trusted individuals. As Zig Ziglar said, if people like you, they'll listen to you, but if they trust you, they'll do business with you. Peer validation thrives on trust. It is why recommendations from friends, family, and colleagues carry so much weight. People are more likely to buy a product or service if it comes with a glowing endorsement from someone they know. The deeper the personal relationship, the more powerful the endorsement. Your mother's recommendation is more influential than your second cousin twice removed. Sorry, Sharon Anderson. Peer validation is when people seek approval or confirmation from their peers. We will seek out recommendations of family, friends, or colleagues. Peer validation works because people trust the opinions and experiences of those close to them. It gives a sense of security and reassurance in decision-making. Recommendations from friends is high on this list of sources. People trust their friends and are likely to follow their advice. If family members use and like a product, it can influence others in the family to try it too. But if it's my family, it could have the opposite effect. Recommendations from colleagues, especially about work-related products or services, can be very convincing. People trust their colleagues' expertise and experiences. And then there is the opinion of the community at large. You will see this in a lot of online community groups. Opinions from members of a community or group that one belongs to, like a sports team, book club, or online forum, can provide strong peer validation. But these are often solicited without context or background. They may not always be the soundest source of judgment. When they are missing the contextual background, these crowdsourced opinions are only that, opinions. A great example of peer validation at work is the success of Tupperware parties in the mid-20th century. These gatherings brought people together in a friendly, social setting. Here, a trusted host, often a friend or neighbor, demonstrated the benefits of the products. The host's endorsement, combined with the opinions of attendees, created a powerful form of peer validation that drove sales. This strategy transformed Tupperware into a household name. This remains a case study in leveraging personal connections to boost business. It is the basis for a lot of MLM businesses. These rely on the trusted source to mine their circle of influence. Besides referrals, real customer stories play a significant role in creating peer validation. People love hearing relatable experiences. It can help them envision how a product or service might benefit their own lives. Peloton's marketing campaigns often feature testimonials from real users. They share their fitness journeys and successes. These stories resonate with prospective customers. It makes the brand feel approachable and trustworthy. As Maya Angelou said, people will forget what you said. People will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Sharing personal and heartfelt stories is a connection. Businesses can use them to forge emotional connections that leave a lasting impression. Social proof and peer validation are distinct strategies. Used together, their combination can create a powerful sales approach. When you blend the collective appeal of social proof with the personal touch of peer validation, you can cast a wider net. Love or hate Elon Musk, his company Tesla did this to launch its electric vehicles. The company showcased its cars as innovative and popular. Tesla leveraged social proof through long wait lists and glowing media coverage. At the same time, Tesla relied on peer validation. It encouraged those early adopters to share their positive experiences with friends and family. This fueled word-of-mouth buzz that proved invaluable. To maximize the impact of these strategies, consider how to tailor a message to different segments of the audience. Social proof is particularly effective for those seeking reassurance. They may be unsure of making any decision, so they need a little nudge forward. They look to what others are doing to provide that movement. Peer validation appeals more to those who focus on personal connections. They rely on the trusted recommendations of their circle of influence. A brand targeting young adults might focus on influencer endorsements to create this social proof, yet the same brand targeting an older group may highlight testimonials from satisfied customers in the same age bracket. As Albert Einstein observed, example isn't another way to teach, it's the only way to teach. Both social proof and peer validation work because they provide examples. Whether from the crowd or trusted individuals, these examples guide others toward decisions. By leveraging these strategies, we can inspire confidence. This is what builds the trust we need in our sales franchises. It is how we develop long-term customer loyalty. Social proof can be a very effective tool in selling to new customers. Highlight customer reviews and ratings online. Make sure to display customer reviews and ratings on your website. Add them to your social media accounts. Incorporate them into your marketing materials. Positive reviews and high ratings can help. These marks reassure potential customers that others have had good experiences with you or your product. Use and market solid testimonials. Collect testimonials from satisfied customers. Feature them in your advertisements, on your website, and in your social media accounts. Video testimonials can be especially powerful as they add a personal touch. Be sure they are as authentic as possible. It is not as effective if the endorser looks like they are being held hostage and forced to read a statement. When offering options, highlight how popular each one is. Use phrases like best-selling or most popular. This creates a sense of urgency and trust. You could leverage total users also. If many people are using a product, it could be beneficial to mention the number. Knowing that others are using it can make a potential customer feel more comfortable. Peer validation can help in convincing new customers. We can use word-of-mouth referrals. These are incredibly effective because people trust recommendations from family and friends. Encourage your existing customers to refer their friends. Ask for referrals and introductions. You could make it part of a general referral program. We could set up a referral program where customers can earn rewards for bringing in new customers. This not only incentivizes your current customers, it also builds trust with new ones. Being active in your communities can build trust and provide peer validation. Host events where potential customers can interact with current customers. This allows them to hear firsthand experiences and ask questions. If experts or well-known figures in your industry endorse you or your product, share this information. Their validation can influence potential customers who trust their experience. To maximize their effectiveness, it is often best to combine social proof and peer validation in your sales strategy. Develop marketing campaigns that incorporate both social proof and peer validation. This could include customer reviews and/or testimonials. You could get endorsements from elected officials or local celebrities. Using the referral program we described could impact your messaging. Use social proof for those who are influenced by the actions of others. Use peer validation for those who seek approval from friends and family. Understand the difference between social proof and peer validation. This is critical for effective sales strategies. Social proof leverages the actions and opinions of the masses to build trust. Peer validation relies on personal recommendations from friends, family, and colleagues. Put these tools to work for you. Make it your mission to develop your library of testimonials. Keep track of the popularity of what you sell. Incorporate this into your sales material. Highlight the high-profile customers you have in good standing. Over on the peer validation front, encourage word-of-mouth referrals. Create that referral program to incentivize your customers to make more customers. Share real customer stories. Engage with the community by hosting events for prospects to meet other satisfied customers. This is a way to rapidly build trust and confidence. Combine these strategies. This is how you can build trust, attract new customers, and drive new business growth in your sales franchise. My new book, 21st Century Sales Success, is now available on Amazon.com. If you like what you have heard here today, please consider ordering a copy or two. You can always send one to a friend. Go to cdmediaconsulting.com right now, and you can follow the instructions to order.